Hey everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber back at it again with another, nope, not a toy review. This time is of a comic book review, somewhat of a comic book review. Kind of a comic book haul we're going to be doing today. And some of these are old school, as you can obviously tell by the covers of these comic books. Um, as you can see, we have right here Deathlock. A lot of people are doing a review of Deathlock uh, action figures right now. Marvel Legends. I actually previously just did a review of Marvel Legends Deathlock. If you guys haven't seen that, please check it out. Of course, here's the Avengers. Here's the old school Avengers. Yellow Jacket No More. Captain America, Hawkeye, Thor, and Yellow Jacket. And look, you know how old that is when it says 60 cents. 60 cents on the comic book. Yeah, and then right next to it we have T2 Terminator 2 comic book. This is part 2 of 3, so obviously there's a part 1 and a part 3 in there. So let's start off with the first one, which is Deathlock. This one I'm guessing is from maybe the 90s, maybe 94, 95. This is the double-sized 25th issue of Deathlock. Here on the back we have an X Factor. Of course, probably also from the 90s. 90s, maybe 94, 95. Oh, 92. There we go. 92. 1992, July. And there's Havoc, of course, and there's Random. There's Wolfsbane. I think that's her name, Wolfsbane. So there's that. We'll go to right here to the Avengers. And this one doesn't say. Oh, yeah, there we go right there. 19. Is that 82 or 62? It looks like 62, right? Or 1982. The Avengers. Looks like maybe 82. I don't think it's a 62. It looks like an 82. And then flip over on the back, and here's another old one. This is a 1981 or 1991. It's old, obviously. It's 50 cents, so I can't make that out. I think that's a 81. I don't think it's a 61. I think that might be a 81. And don't miss the return of Madam Web, the Amazing Spider-Man. 50 cents. Wow. Okay, next we're going to look at another Avenger, since we're on the Avengers subject. Another Avengers, and this is kind of a gold plated. This is, I don't know, probably from the same year, maybe 90s, 92, 93, kind of looks like. This is a giant size 30th anniversary issue of the Avengers. And I don't even know who's on the front. I don't know. I can't make out really any of the figures. I've seen them before, but I can't make out any of the names of the figures on the first, on the cover of it. Flip it over, here's a different kind of gold Avengers. Another 38th anniversary. Don't really know the year for this. I'm guessing 92, 93, and this is, of course, if you can make it out, Visions. Alternate Visions is the name of the comic book. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Next, we'll keep it on the subject of Spider-Man. This is the Web of Spider-Man. Okay, I'm guessing maybe, well, it was $1, so maybe I'm guessing, what does that say, 1991? Final Showdown with Firebrand. Okay. And on the back, we have Perceptions, Part 3 of 5, Spider-Man. And then we have, I think, Wendigo is his name. I could be pronouncing it wrong. Oh, yeah, Wendigo in the webhead. Wolverine. There's Wolverine and Spider-Man. 50 years of Marvel. There you guys go. Let's see. Let's keep sticking to the Spider-Man theme. Here is the Amazing Spider-Man with Hulk And then on the back, there's another one, Spider-Man and battling the Grey Hulk. Now, who's the strongest one there is? Spider-Man versus Hulk. Who do you think would win? Spider-Man or Hulk? I don't know. Nope. Old Greenskin's about to pound him into jelly. Here's another Spider-Man. Let's go to Spider-Man here. This is Marvel Masterpieces. These are just kind of images of Spider-Man. I might do a review of these Marvel Masterpieces because they're so beautifully done. Some of these images, and they are images. There are no stories in them at all. I might put this to the side and I might do a review of these Marvel Masterpieces because the images are so beautifully done, and they're by Joe Jusko, or Joe Jusko, if I'm saying that right. He's a very, very talented artist. Since we're on Spider-Man, Marvel, we'll keep with the theme going here. We'll check out X-Men. This is first issue, A Legend Reborn. And this is from 1991. Cyclops and Wolverine, and there's a little bit of Iceman's ice. Oh, there's Iceman right there. I didn't even see Iceman. On the back, we have the Uncanny X-Men. This is also from, I think, 91, 92. 30 years, no, 93. 30 years of X-Men, 1963, 1993. Now, like around, I think 93, 94 is when the big comic burst happened, right? Comic book burst happened. Other than that, it's still beautiful comic book. I would love to put this in a case, and so because it's so beautifully done. You know, you got Wolverine, Cyclops, Bishop, Storm, and Jean Grey. You know, put this and frame it, put it on a wall. It's just so beautifully made. We'll keep it in the X-Men family, and then we'll show you Cable. This is the first issue of Collector's Item Cable. This is another one that will be beautifully framed. Future Destiny revealed secrets behind X-Force's mysterious leader. And this was what, 91? 92? And this is the first issue of Cable. You know, this is going to be worth a lot of money, huh? I might, you know what? I might put it with my other X-Men and frame them. So beautifully done. And flip over, and there's Bishop. All new X-Men limited series, Bishop. And this cover kind of has like a chromium feel to it. This one is beautifully done. Another beautiful cover. We'll keep it in the Marvel Universe, and we'll continue. I know you guys see that Savage Dragon. I haven't got to the Terminator 2 yet, but we'll check out the Iron Man. This is the 64-page 300 Celebration X Iron Man. Guest appearance by War Machine. Flip it over, and there's War Machine, number 1. This is his first issue. I wonder if this is number 1 War Machine's first issue. It would have to be, I guess. It says number 1. First issue of War Machine. That is probably worth some money, huh? War Machine and Iron Man. I'm gonna definitely have to frame those. And then being that we're over here by Iron Man, we want to keep it with Thor, the mighty Thor. That's a beautiful cover. Look at that. You know, that definitely has the chromium feel to it. It's the giant size, 475th issue. And then there is Nova, New Warriors. The Star Lost, Part 1. That's a beautiful cover. Keep it in the Marvel family, and we'll break out with the Incredible Hulk. 30th 30th anniversary. And that's a beautiful cover. That's a classic cover right there, isn't it? That's beautiful. Another classic cover to frame. You know. Oh, speaking of another classic cover, look at that beautiful issue. Spider-Man and Venom. Yeah, these books are going to get framed because they're just so beautifully done. I believe they're both from the 90s as well, so keep it in the Marvel family, and we'll do Venom. This is Venom, the Madness. Venom versus Juggernaut. This is part 2 of 3. And here is part 3 of 3. Venom versus Juggernaut. That's an awesome battle right there. And of course, here is Venom 1, right here. This is the Madness part 1 of 3. The Madness. Venom versus Juggernaut. And then on the back is Nightwatch, and then side by side with Venom. Nightwatch, and I never heard much of Nightwatch. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll go to Savage Dragon now, because I know you guys want to check that out. And this is this the first issue of Savage Dragon? It looks like the first issue of Savage Dragon. It says number 1. Yeah, that's another one that has to be framed, being that's number 1. And here we go, Savage Dragon and the Ninja Turtles crossover. That's pretty cool. Why they haven't made a Savage Dragon movie is beyond me. I don't know. And here is Legion 94. This is Lobo against Superman's chest. I guess he battles Superman. Lobo battles Superman. I wonder who wins. Not saying that Lobo, could have a chance, but, And speaking of Lobo, there's the Demon versus Lobo. And here is Wolverine. Wolverine versus Sabretooth. X-Men Deluxe. And here's another Wolverine. Wolverine Deluxe. And there's an Aliens. Oh, Aliens. Comic book. And then on the back you have a Spectacular Spider-Man. It is the Spectacular Spider-Man dying with Daredevil in the back watching. Let's see, being that we are over here, let's check out the Terminators. This is from the, of course, T2 movie. This is part 2 of 3. There's him and John Connor. Here is part 1 of 3, Terminator 2. I wonder if these are going to be worth any money. It's pretty cool, though, to see, though, huh? I might have to do a review of the Terminator comic books and see how accurate they are to the movie. I guess they would have to be, right? Here's Spawn. Of course, this came along with the Spawn comic books. Spawn action figures. Here's Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk gallery. Probably just images of Shadowhawk. Here are Star Slammers. Looks like a pretty cool book. Let me open it up, being that's already open. Looks pretty cool. I'll have to check that out for myself, and if it's any good, I'll do a review. And of course, here is Spawn, a comic book from action figure Spawn. RoboCop. I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible, because we're already at the 13-minute mark. Damage Control. Pretty cool. Superman gallery, just probably pictures of Superman in there. I might have to do a review of that and show you guys Superman. Speaking of Superman, here we are. Superman, back for good. The reign of the Superman. I guess this is when he died and then he came back. This was in the 90s, right? Everybody was buying those Superman. Here we go. The death of Superman. Everybody, I think, owned this comic book, but over the years it's become somewhat rare, because everybody owned it, then everybody realized it wasn't worth much and everybody got rid of it, and then decided, being that everybody got rid of it, it became rarer again, I think, right? Funeral for a Friend, The Death of Superman. The Man of Steel, Funeral of a Friend. Here is The Flash, The Quick and the Dead. Flash comic book, and here's another Flash. The Flash is dead. Long live the Flash. A lot of these had a lot of beautiful covers on them. Speaking of the Flash, let's go over to Batman over here. Night Quest, Detective Comics, Batman. And then Robin 2. Like I said, a lot of these have some beautiful covers, and they need to be framed and hung up so people can see them. Alien vs. Predator. This was Aliens vs. Predator before the movie was even... before it was even a movie. And Batman vs. Predator. Now that's a movie that they need to make. Batman vs. Predator. You damn skippy, they need to do that. And that was part 1. Wasn't that? What part was that? It was part 1 of 3. And here is Batman versus Predator, 1 of 3. And then 3 of 3. Is this 3 of 3? This is 1 of 3. This is 3 of 3. Was that 1 of 2? Oh, 1 of 3. Okay. They must have had numerous Batman versus Predator series. That's beautifully made, though. And here we go. The original Batman movie comic book. The official comic adaptation of the Warner Brothers motion picture Batman. Wow. That is pretty awesome. And there's my cat, always being freaking nosy. He wants to step in the box. Get out of here! The Punisher Wolverine African Saga. That's pretty awesome. Punisher versus Wolverine. In the Tales of Suspense, featuring Captain America and Iron Man. And then flip it over, Marvel's comic book with Green Goblin. I think that's Mary Jane. Maybe not. I think Mary Jane is red. I can't remember the other one. Damn, I can't remember her name. You guys know. He's in Spider-Man's eye. I think she ends up dying, right? Ultraman. And Magnus Robot Fighter. Wildcats trilogy. Look at that. Wildcats. Very, very cool. Wildcats. And Supreme Madness. Wow. A lot of these comic books you kind of forgot about, you know. The New Titans. Who is Wonder Girl? And codenamed Gentile X. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And here is Spawn, number 18. This is when Spawn first came out. And Vampirella, if I'm saying that right. And Shadowhawk, book 1. Look at that. Beautiful artwork. Creatures of the Night. Next one is Punisher. Punisher Summer Special. 40 pages, no ads. All out punching action. Punishing action. The Punisher War Journal. Very cool. Speaking of cool, look at this cool cover. The Punisher. Love it. I love the detail in it. Some of these, like I said, some of these covers, comic book covers, are just a work of art, you know. Works of art. Beautifully done. Here's another work of art. Look at that. The Punisher War Journal. It's beautifully made. Punisher Warzone. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And here's another Lobo. Lobo. I love Lobo. Such a cool action figure. Such a cool action character, not figure. Very cool. One of the few comic books where you can actually see naked ladies. Speaking of naked ladies, you definitely see some naked ladies in Conan. Conan the Barbarian. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So there you go, guys. There's my vintage comic book haul. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys, you know, if you guys like anything you see, anything bring back some memories, leave a comment in the book. Like I said, I'm going to probably do some reviews of Marvel masterpieces right here. Show you some images. I would love to show you guys some images. Do like a video on that. That would be pretty awesome. But yeah, if you guys liked what you saw, if you guys brought back some memories, leave a comment. You know, on some of the books. Maybe you guys own some of these books, some of these vintage comic books. Yeah, leave a comment, leave a like if you liked this video. If it brought back some cool memories. Like, subscribe. Check me out on Instagram, check me out on Flipagram, check me out on Facebook, and there you guys have it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!